Good morning and happy Tuesday. This is Big Money, New Jersey, aka the American Savage from State 82 and the Jersey Devil from State 41. Appreciate you today. It's going to be a great day. We are in the Z Shooter realm, and a couple of requests have come in, and we are gonna satisfy. So, we're gonna look at the caravan, right? Here is your caravan on your main page, right? It's your little camper, right? And if you go in and you want to kind of check it out, you can't raise the level or anything. It doesn't really do anything. What it does do is it gives you access to the hero battlefield, which has 50 different levels and allows you to build up your glory badges, which you can use in the black market to buy amazing rewards. The glory badges allow you to go into the little helicopter, and if you scroll, you have your glory shop. This is where your badges are, right? Your glory badges are right here. You get them from the hero battlefield. Here's a little shortcut, right? So if you wanted to go into your shop, go to your glory shop, click on your badges, you can go to hero battlefield, right? So just a little link, but that's what you're using it for. And I'm going to show you how to maximize what you can do to get the most amount of glory badges, which you see down here. Now, it's all dependent on the level that you're playing, which is here, and there are 50 levels, and the strength of your march, how much power. So I've been playing for a while, so I already know pretty much where my strength and my marches are. In State 41, I can just play full 50 each march, no problem. I clear the battlefield every time. I can do it only once. That's what happens when you get to level 50. As you're building your way up, you can play more than one level, but you want to be strategic about it. You do not want to get too far ahead, because then your marches won't be able to get the maximum amount of badges on a weekly basis. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, my Blood Rose battlefield. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the Blood Rose that I'm going to fight, right? And the reward is 30,000 glory badges, honor battlefield crates, experience, food, and RSS wood. So let me start, and it's going to pull up our battlefield. It'll give me a little, if I deploy all 5 Blood Rose heroes, I get the attack bonuses. It tells you if you do 5, if you do 4, if you do 3. As you do less, it goes down. So for 3 Blood Roses, you get a 5% attack bonus. For 4, you get a 7% above. And then for 5, you get a 10% boost. It also tells you what the faction counter and who you will counter. So Blood Rose counters Guard of Order, which means it has a unique advantage when you're fighting. Okay, and I'll show it to you on the next one as well. So we're going to want to go into quick fight. And once you choose quick fight, you cannot go back and modify. Okay, that's important. Now, you'll see Guard of Order is who I'm going to be fighting. They have 135 million. I already know my Blood Rose heroes are more powerful than this. So I'm going to choose them. We're going to click fight, and we're going to watch me just decimate Guard of Order through the 20 levels um, that we're gonna fight. That's quick fighting process. Now, here's where it comes in. Now I know that my next faction is not able to beat a 50 on its own. And this is what happened. I played ahead and I used Blood Rose to get myself to level 50, which was a mistake, right? I should have used the right factions all the way and continued to get the double rewards. But for now, you know, I haven't been able to clear 50 yet. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to choose level 48. Now remember, you can do this, but once I click start, I cannot go back. And if you look at it, it went from 50,000 badges to 28,000 badges. So you're not going to get as many, but you will have the opportunity to win. On the 50, I may get 5 or 6 levels, but I'm pretty confident that I can beat all the levels, right? So you're just trying to maximize the amount of glory badges that you get. So let's click start and let's see what happens, right? It's going to tell you you're selecting a completed difficulty. Sure? Yes. Okay. Now I go into my quick fight, right? If you see deploying Wings of Dawn heroes to boost troops, it's the same conversation as we had with Blood Rose countering the Guard of Order. Wings of Dawn counter Blood Rose. That's why you see a lot of Wings of Dawn marches out there now, because in the beginning of the game, the developers feed Blood Rose heroes into the beginning. People got smart and started using a counter faction, which was pretty cool. It was pretty slick. Alright, so we're going to go in and we're going to quick fight. Once again, we're going to want to choose the Wings of Dawn. My heroes here. Wow, now what? I only have 87 million. If I try to fight, I'm going to lose. Here's what you need to do. You need to go back out all the way to where you put your gear on your heroes. So go into your heroes, go into your best march, unequip all the gear from your best march.
Time for a contraband check on you.
Then go into the march that you're using, which in this case is Wings of Dawn, and you're going to quick equip to put that best gear on the Wings of Dawn heroes. You can use this to scroll. Don't want to use her.
It's just business.
You want to use Alma,
Wanna dance with me?
Nyx, and Laura. Now my 5 Wings of Dawn have the best gear on them. So we're going to want to go back out. We're going to go back into the caravan. We're going to go back into Explorer. We're going to go back into Fight. We're going to go to Quick Fight. We're going to reselect. Now you see how they've moved up to the top? That means that their power is better.
Wanna dance with me?
And now look at how much difference the power is when I switch the gear. Right? It went from what, 87 to 131 with the counter. I should have no problem defeating this. Let's fight. Take me through the 20 levels. And boom, I get my victory. My 28,000 glory badges, my 24 crates of food at 186,000 per crate. So it's 1.8. That's about 5 million of each one of these. So that's pretty good. Now let's go back out. I've got one more battle to fight. Now I know my Guard of Order is my weakest march. So I'm not sure that I can beat a 47. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna choose, I think, 46, which is 26,000 instead of 27,000. So I'm gonna choose one less because I know my Guard of Order is a little bit weaker than my Wings of Dawn. So I want their march to be less than 120. So let's see what we got. You want to confirm. You want to go in for quick fight. You want to choose your Guard of Order.
Yes. You'll be begging to follow my lead.
This was 120 on 48. I'm sitting at 56. If you remember, my Wings of Dawn were in the 80s, right? So now I've got to do what I did before. I've got to go back out onto the main, go into where my heroes are, do what I did before. Unequip my Wings of Dawn.
Shattered. It's just business.
Wanna dance
Each one of the 5 heroes. Now I want to go in and I want to put that gear on my heroes for Guard of Order.
I don't play by your rules.
Skip her, skip her, skip her.
Yes.
Evelyn, China, and
Shiny. You'll be begging to follow my lead.
Mia. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go back into the caravan. Let's go back in and explore. Let's go back in and fight. Quick fight. Heroes are at the top. Let's see how close we get.
You'll be begging to
120. So I could have went 47. Now I'll remember that for next time, right? Because my heroes will be a little bit stronger after Hero Day. I may be able to get 47, maybe 48. And let's fight it out. I should have no problem beating this as well. Getting through my 20 levels. Unlocking them. Victory, victory. Now, as the fight goes on, the factions move up for the opponent. So just keep that in mind. And now I've got my 28,000. I'm sorry, 26,000, my 30,000, and my 28,000. So all in all, I got 84,000 glory badges, 15 honor crates, and a bunch of RSS and wood and experience. So Hero Battlefield, super important. Ready? Don't stop yet. Let's go back out. Go back into your heroes.
Enlightenment.
Unequip that Guard of Order or that weak march that you just did. Right? Now, none of my 3 marches have gear. It's going to be listed in order of strength. So when you look at this, you're going to know what heroes are the strongest with no gear. They do change sometimes when you add cores, or when you add alloy, or when you add mystic equipment, or if you're building up skills, or if you haven't completed the stars like me, like right here. These will move sometimes. So try to put your best gear on your strongest heroes. So for me, I'm going back in. I'm going to quick equip my Blood Rose heroes. Skip through. Bella. Selena.
Enlightenment.
Time for a
And
contraband
Katrina.
check on you.
Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my Wings of Dawn.
No longer.
Quick equip.
Me. Shiny floors.
Scarlet.
Shattered foes. It's just business.
Alma.
Wanna dance with me?
Nyx.
Wanna go on
Laura.
an adventure with me?
Now I am going to go in and do my Guard of Order. Right? It does take a few minutes to do this, but trust me, don't forget.
Wanna try?
You'll be
Because when you go into battle or you go to start to do boomers, You're not going to have any gear on your heroes, and you're going to wonder why you're getting your butt kicked in arena. And then you'll finally figure it out, but it'll be too late. So you can go in, you can check to make sure, 192, 60, and 90, where they should be. And that's it. Then if you're going to go in and you wanted to, the most important and fun part, I've got 375,000 glory badges. And guess what? I'm going to buy hero fragments, 10 of these. I've got my universal equipment, my exclusive frags. Let's buy them. Let's buy the alloy. Great for strength building. Let's buy our cores. 60,000. Let's buy our wrenches. See, I'm buying all the key features first in case I did run out of badges. I didn't have that many. Here's a great place to get speed ups. You can buy 200 speed ups, 200 hours worth, 100,000. Done. Now I'm gonna buy pretty much my recruitment tickets, my refugee ticket. I'm gonna buy my level 3 crate for my build on my tank. I am gonna buy the blueprints. I am gonna buy my decoration chest. And I'm gonna buy my honor crate, another 10. Nice. Couple of purple tacticals for 40,000. Thank you. And then I'm gonna save the rest. If you need RSS, pick up your resource boxes. I have plenty. I have like 12 gig of each, so I don't really need to spend it. So I'll hold these. I don't buy this. I think that's really expensive. But you may find value in it. And this is everything that I just bought. You can also get your migration passes here if you're looking to migrate. Do that. Now this, where you find all of your resources in your glory shop, this resets once a week, right? So keep that in mind. You can buy those things once. The caravan, this goes on for Battlefield, happens every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So you have the opportunity to do this 3 times a week to build up those glory badges. It is a must. You have to go in and do this so that you can buy the maximum amount of gear, cores, wrenches from the glory shop. You have to do it, right? And also remember, move your gear around and try to be strategic about how you're going to attack using your factions that are going to be able to offset the other factions. Just for the sake of this conversation, Wings of Dawn are opposite of Blood Rose. Guard of Order is opposite of Wings of Dawn, and Blood Rose is opposite of Guard of Order. You'll have additional faction advantage when you fight that way. And that's it. That's Hero Battlefield and Caravan. I think I've taken you through how we're gonna switch up, how we're gonna move our gear, how you're gonna strategically plan your journey up the ladder of levels so that you can get the maximum amount of glory badges so that you can go into the glory shop and you can buy all these goodies, which are super important. If you think about it over the span of a month, you're talking, 40, 840. Like, there's a lot going on in here. So it's definitely something you need to do and you need to try to maximize. If you want something that's a little smaller, a little more broken down, let me know. Drop a comment. Try to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing videos like this every day to try to help you on your Z shooter journey to build yourself a stronger headquarter, have more fun, be more competitive in battles, and not spend a ton of money, right? This is a freebie right here. You're getting RSS and you're getting equipment and frags for free. And that's what we want. That's how we want to build, right? Everybody, thanks for listening. It was my pleasure to bring this to you. This is Big Money New Jersey, aka American Savage and Jersey Devil. And I will catch you on the battlefield next time. Peace out, everybody. Bless up.